feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions. You feel like, you feel like, you feel like, you feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions.
Hello, lovely people. Oh, goodness. Hello, how y'all doing on tonight? How you doing, Betty Boop? Betty Boop say happy Mother's Day to everybody. I forgot it was Mother's Day, y'all. I'm so sorry. Happy Mother's Day to all y'all ladies and men's who taking care of your kids. Happy Mother's Day. Betty Boop, how you doing, sugar? Wonder Woman, how you doing, love? How you doing, lovely Carla? Thank you so much, Miss Carla. Thank you, Wonder Woman. Happy Mother's Day to y'all, too. I appreciate it. I came on here and I wanted to talk about, and I don't want to be that long, y'all, like the other night. I just want to make this quick, fast, because I know it's going to be for somebody. God always warns us before destruction. And the reason why I'm talking about this, because me and my sister had a talk tonight on the phone, and I don't know, something was dropped down in my spirit. Sometimes we live life, y'all. We want to have a good time. Sometimes, we get upset. Maybe some of y'all in a relationship, maybe some of y'all not, right? So what I mean, God warned us. Betty Boop, said Wonder Woman, and Carla. Happy Mother. I say, hey, our beautiful love. How you doing, Miss Carla? Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to you too. God always warned us before destruction, no matter what it is. It could be your family member, it could be your husband, your girlfriend, whatever. It doesn't matter, your job. God always warned us ahead of time. Y'all remember the lady I told y'all? That probably been almost a year and a half ago. And I meant to post the video um, of the lady who was in the hospital. She was very sick. Her and this guy was dating for years, and she loved him so much. She used to run behind him. And I guess running behind him, honey, cost her life. Okay. She ended up getting sick. And she got 4 kids. So in the process of her, getting sick or whatnot, I think the doctor already done told her how long she had to live or whatnot. She was in there getting IV and different things like that. So she really was putting a message out to people, everybody, because she put it on the internet. She was saying, somebody don't want you, go ahead and walk away. And she wished she had done the same thing. She wouldn't been in the predicament that she been in, because she had got a warning ahead of time. Okay, when she had caught first, she had caught an STD or whatnot. STD led to her having HIV. Okay, Cheryl Smith, welcome. How you doing, sugar? But I'm here to tell somebody, I don't know who you are or who this message is for. If somebody don't want you, walk away. That's your warning sign that God has given you, because warning always come before destruction. We got to stop looking at people, how much time we put in them. We got to stop looking at people, how much money we done invested in that individual or whatnot. All of that should be thrown out the window when it comes to your health. So if you with somebody and you keep going through things and you running behind that person to be with you, let it go. You shouldn't have to run behind nobody who say they love you. They want to spend the rest of their life with you. However the case may go. I don't care if it's a job. If you're on a job and that job keeps firing you and letting you come back and firing you again and letting you come back, leave that job alone. And the reason why I'm saying this about the job, because you got to understand something. I remember a couple years ago, I had visit my sister. They had like a program at their church, and it was this young guy. He came from Florida area. He's he was testifying um about what happened to him because he had a big gash on his head, and he was telling the church, in so much words that um he noticed something was very strange when he went to work. I wasn't that night. I know it was night or morning. I can't remember, but I remember what happened. He was saying, "Ain't nobody been there except him." He said, never dawned on him. He just was doing his regular routine. Walking the company or whatnot, and getting everything in place, and but to start his little job he normally do. He said he noticed that the loading dock where the trucks coming through was up. He was saying that when he went to the loading dock, that's all he remember. He don't remember nothing else. I guess when the workers began to come on that morning, they told him after the fact what they saw. He had a gunshot wound in his head. Okay. Somebody must be, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But anyway, the next morning came after he came out of everything. I guess whoever at the job was telling him, at the time it was so much blood, they thought he was gone, but he ended up surviving it. He had a gunshot wound to his head. So I'm here to tell somebody, I don't care if it's your job. I don't care if you're in a relation. It doesn't matter what it is. Once somebody done leave you, do not run behind nobody. I don't care how long you've been with that person. I don't care what y'all done together. Walk away. When somebody show you signs of cheating, or they don't want to be with you, or your job keep letting you go and letting you come back, letting you go and come back, leave that job. That's a warning sign. Don't ever take stuff lightly. But how this guy, the understanding I got, how this guy got caught up, he got a text on his phone. He got a text for him to be in at a specific time. The time he said he didn't notice, how he said it. He said it didn't seem like some. How am I gonna say it, y'all? Because I want it to make sense. Okay, that's not his regular time, but he come in all sorts of times, sometime to do extra hours or whatnot. It wasn't the people from the company texting him. He found out after the fact. That wasn't the people from the company. Somebody set him up. But anyway, make the long story short, y'all, be careful of that. If somebody sent a text to your phone telling you to do X, Y, Z, and you normally don't get text on your phone, you got to use common sense. Okay. I'm the type of person, I'm not easily to be moved by all means necessary, because I already got in my head people can be wicked, right? So what I'm saying, stop running behind these men and women. If they don't want you, let them go. If you got to sit and beg somebody to be with you, that means that person not supposed to be in your life. That's just how I look at it. Sometimes life don't teach us right away until we done went through some type of experience where we could sit and tell somebody else, stop running behind anybody, just to be with you. Okay. And I'm going to say anybody, because when somebody truly love you, They shouldn't have to keep leaving and coming back, leaving, coming back. So I don't know who this message is for. Don't run behind nobody. They don't want to be with you, let it go. They don't appreciate and value you, let it go. Okay? Your life is worth way more than you running behind somebody, trying to prove your love to somebody who probably don't even care, who is not respecting you enough to understand you love them. Always remember that. God already give you warning. Sometimes God don't come from the heaven sky and just stand in front of you. He warns us through people. He give us signs through people. So we always got to remember that. And I also want to say this too about spiritual gifts. I don't never believe in hating on other people because of the gift that God give them. And I hate when we have people who try to compete and say what God didn't give somebody versus to what they have. I don't believe in that. I believe everybody who is divinely caught by God and who really have a gift, they never hate on another person's gift that God have given them. I always been a strong believer in that. If somebody say, "Oh, God called me to do a specific thing," or whatnot, I don't never judge people based on how I feel, because sometimes our feelings can be off. Okay. And we got to understand too in life, um, God can give people similar downloads. That doesn't mean people copying off one another. We got to stop with that. We got to stop making it seem like um people competing, or they taking what I'm saying and using it. We got to stop that. God give his God give his downloads the way he want to give it. So we got to stop trying to compete against people, because God made many people in this world where some going to say similar things to what I'm saying, but I would never take it as they copying me, because I understand a gifted person, it's going to be others who going to have the same download. It might not be the exact, but it's going to be close. So I'm saying, if you really gifted and God give you a gift, say, "Lord, I thank you." But don't ever hit on another person who is gifted, because God just didn't make one person in this world. He made many. Okay? God can give it and he also can take it away. I hate when people do that, y'all. I hate to see people to where God can literally show them something smack dead in their face, and they'll say, "Oh, they take it and they just use it for themselves." Y'all ever seen some of the churches? You may go to one service one day, the preacher is preaching about something in your church, and you visit somebody's church, he preaching on something similar to what you heard earlier. That happens. We got to stop trying to take what people say, twisting the words of it, or making it seem like they copying me. I don't believe in that. I ain't never been the type of person boast and brag about a gift that God give me or something of that nature, and then turn around and say, "Oh, that person, they took what I say. I know they took that." We got to stop that, because we don't know what God is telling these people. And that's one thing I never did. Ever, ever. That's called hating on another person's gift. It's going to show. People who are spiritual and got who is really spiritual going to see that. They're going to see that jealousy. Because when somebody truly has something from God, they would never hit on another what somebody else had, because they already comfortable. They know what they got came from God. Ain't nobody got to tell them. Ain't nobody got to uh y'all know what I'm trying to say. Because people will do that, and I'm gonna tell you, that's not good. I don't like it. I don't want to convince somebody over here and say, "Girl, I think that person over there taking my words." That's trying to convince people. That's trying to take people away from somebody else, and that's not good. That's not good. I promise you. Ain't gonna last for you. I promise you. We got to be careful how we come against people of God. We got to be careful of that, because sometimes God will strip you down to the bone, baby. We got to stop that, you know. We got to stop trying to tell people what to say on their platform because we don't know how God is dealing with that individual. God may be telling that person to sit and talk about what they're talking about at that time. I hear people say things like, um, when you go on the platform, you shouldn't be saying this and saying that. If everybody mind their business and let people be themselves who God called them to be, everything will be all right. God used people the way He want to use them. We might don't like what being said at that time, but God used people the way He wants to do it. If He tell a person to go on their platform and speak on something, that's what that person got to do. They got to speak on it. That doesn't make them a bad person because they're speaking on it. What they getting from God may be truly more connected to God than what you get. So who am I to sit here and tell somebody, girl, Betty Boop, I don't think you need to do what you doing. And you sitting here, Betty Boop, listening. I'm just using you for an example. You sitting here listening to that person on God's scripting your gift because you listen to a fool who don't have no understanding to mind their business and just sit and listen. We got to stop that, y'all. We got to stop hating on other people's spiritual gift. If you got a gift, use your gift. Talk to the people. It shouldn't even be bothering you what somebody else doing when they go live. That shouldn't even be a thought in your head at all. Because this YouTube is big enough for everybody. And I always say, y'all, it's always somebody who gonna have a problem with something. It's always somebody. If everybody wear their own shoes, a lot of people will stop being trampled on. That's what I hate, man. I'm seeing a lot of this stuff going on with people getting jealous of people's spiritual gift and their callings and different things. When we shouldn't even be, that shouldn't even be a thought in our head. I be on YouTube sometime. I hear people say say similar things. I don't ever say, "Oh, they taking that from somebody else." No, no, I don't think like that because I don't know how God is. Y'all get what I'm saying? If God wants something to get out, I don't care if He got to use 100 people. He gonna let it get out. If that's the case, we only have 1 or 2 people in this world just giving messages from God. That's it. No, God used several people. And He pick and choose what He want to use and what He want that person to say. So we got to stop that. If I come on my platform and I say something, just believe me. And I ain't talking about no cursing part. If I say something because God want me to say it that way. So we got to stop that mess saying things like people, what the hell? It's about listening to the message. It's not all about this ain't no competition. God shouldn't be no competition at all. Betty Boop said, hey, man, Betty Boop, thank you for being a member for 18 months. Says all above over here. You better say it's all about love. You right, Betty Boop. Yeah, I just had to I Wonder Woman speaking, say hello, Cheryl. Betty Boop, welcome, Miss Cheryl. Carla speaking to you, Miss Cheryl. Welcome, Miss Cheryl. How you doing? Betty Boop said, amen. Yes, Betty Boop. How you doing, Miss V? Said just drop it in and say happy Mother's Day to you. And the ladies in the chat, welcome, honey. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Miss V. Thank you for stopping by. Betty Boop said, hello, Miss V. Welcome in. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you. Carla been a member for 17 months, rocking with beautiful love too. Thank you so much. Say yes, we here for our beautiful love. Thank you, Miss Carla. I appreciate you, hon. Thank you. But yeah, I don't never get upset. When God tells somebody to deliver a message, I sit and I listen. I don't never get offended by that and say, why that person saying that? Didn't that other person? It doesn't bother me because I understand the word is going to come out the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to happen that way. Carla said, happy Mother's Day, Miss V. I always been a person, warning always come before destruction. I always been a strong believer in that. And I really believe we in a time and now of I call it judgment in a sense, to where people are being punished, but some are being very hard-headed. Some people still just doing the most right now. They're not understanding this just a warning they're going through before the full destruction happen. And I really believe that's what's really going on. That's why a lot of people is ignoring different things and they're still moving the way they move and doing the things they do because they believe they're untouchable, that God is not going to do nothing, but God is about to roar against this land, y'all. God is about to we call them hurricanes. He about to clean the land. It's coming, y'all. Chaos. Y'all even gonna be seeing things come out the woodworks that y'all ain't never went through before. And it will have you second guessing yourself. Don't ever second guess things you see. It's an answer for everything on this earth we go through in life. It's an answer for everything. So let's not ignore the signs, different things that God's showing us, you know, things that He allowing us to see. We shouldn't be in a season where we hitting on our brother and sister or sneak dissing them on the down low. Y'all know when I come platform on the other side sometime, I don't hate nobody, but I be very disgusted of the things I gotta go through. I'm very, very, I be upset at times. Somebody else may look at it and say, why she posted that on Facebook? And I always tell people who think like this, I post it because I'm allowing people to see what I'm going through. I'm not going to shut my mouth because you can't be bold and talk about what's going on with you. I'm supposed to stop saying what I'm saying because you're not bold. Because you cut throat when you gotta say what you say, you kind of buckle down and you icing it up a little bit. And I understand people do get scared. Don't get me wrong. But when you're dealing with God's people can see through this type stuff. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I'm gonna keep it pushing. If you believe in your Father, what are there to be afraid of? If God tell you to do something, He already got you protected. Don't never let nobody buckle you on your knees to where you getting afraid and dumbing down somebody else because you're afraid to come on your platform and speak the way you supposed to speak boldly. Don't knock other people down just because they choose to do so. Because everybody faith is different from one another. But I don't never sit here and try to down somebody just because they don't want to come on and be boldly. I don't want to do that. I let people be themselves. If they want to talk the way they talk, that make me happy. I'm proud of that. We got to stop with that, y'all. When I post them knives, somebody please, they put a crisscross knife by my car door. I know what I was doing. I posted on Facebook so people can see. By the time when I got home and went in my house, ain't nothing was there. Came back out a couple hours later, the knife was sitting there crisscross by my door. I went to the store and came back. Somebody done moved it just that fast. They got cameras all around that place. I had this lady, y'all. Okay. Pray for your kids. Miss V said, you speaking facts. Texas is under storm warning across the state. You better stop it, Miss V. And I just been telling my sister today, I need to turn my TV on. I haven't played my TV in a couple months. I'll be on YouTube. I haven't seen the news in a couple months. I don't even know what's going on. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. My right hand before my father. Lord, please, you ain't supposed to do that. Lord, forgive me. But y'all get what I'm saying. I haven't seen TV. I haven't seen the news in a couple months. Relentlessly Danny, welcome, honey. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Wow, I need to check that out and see what's going on. Wonder Woman speaking to Miss V. Carla said, Happy Mother's Day, Miss V. Carla said, hit the like button for Beautiful Love memberships is available. Thank you, Miss Carla. Wonder Woman said, hello, chatting with Miss V. Miss V said, thank you, Carla. Hope you had a great Mother's Day. Miss V said, hey, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman speaking to Relentlessly Danny. Betty Boop speaking to, I call her Danny Boo all the time. Say hello, Relentlessly Danny. Happy Mother's Day. Welcome in, sis. Carla speaking to you, Danny. Carla said, yes, Miss V. Hope you enjoy your Mother's Day. I'm a whole vibe. Welcome. Said drop into Say Facts. Welcome. Chat at Miss V. Say anytime you are trying to serve God, the devil will get busy, try to take you down. Yes, I agree, Miss V. And that's what I'm going through right now, too. You is so right. Carla said, be safe, Miss V. Carla said, welcome in, whole vibe. Happy Mom Day. Yes, Miss V, that is so true. And I was going through a lot. When I say going through a lot, y'all, going through. But I put my trust in God. I wasn't, it didn't fear me. And I believe, sometimes things happen for reasons. But God always protect me from the things. He hide things where it won't bother me in a sense. But I believe the times we are living in right now, we are living in perilous times where wicked things is happening out the woodworks. People not hide nothing no more. They teaming up doing the most wickedest thing they can do to God's people. Gotta stand strong. Don't buckle. You gotta keep going. And like I told my sister on the phone, I said, you know what? People who do these wicked things and try to hurt people, they don't even understand God's people is really like a guide to help the ones who not there. God uses his people to guide the ones who not there yet, but they rather sit and try to kill them, hurt them, do all kind of weird things. It's sad. It's sad. Carla said, Happy Mom Day, ladies. Thank you, Miss Carla. Betty Boop said, hello, whole vibe. Welcome in. I'm a whole vibe speaking to Miss V and Carla. Let's stand strong, y'all. Warning always come before destruction. It's a lot of chaos going on. I haven't seen the news in a while, but I'm just going by what God spoke to me in the spirit. I was telling my sister, I said, look, them tornadoes coming. God said they coming. He's going to roll in the land. He's going to roll in the land. And not only that, a lot of chaos going to be on the land. Things that been hidden from us for generations, it's going to be happening in the forefront. People not gonna hide anything no more. And the reason why I think God allowing that to happen, because He is bringing everybody out to the forefront who doing hidden things that don't want nobody to see, who just don't want to let it go. Let me use this for an example. If you got people who believe in Satan and they believe in the work of Satan, he is going to pull a cover back with a whole work and see what they're doing. He's going to expose these type people. Where anything being hidden going to be brought to the forefront because they just keep messing with God's people. They don't want to stop. They're getting so reckless with to God putting a shield and protection around his people to keep them covered, y'all, where no hurt or harm can come. That's how deep this is, y'all. A lot of them things in the Bible, when God sent the plague and everybody who put the blood upon their doorposts, they were saved, and all those who didn't have the blood to put upon their posts, they died. You know, some people say they died, some people say they had got a plague or whatnot, you know. But yeah, curses came. That's what we're living in right now. It's gonna shock y'all. It's gonna be people who you least expect. It's gonna shock you. I was pulling in my home one afternoon. Me and my daughter went to the store. When I was pulling back in, driving back in, one of the neighbors from upstairs had some dust in her hand and she blew the dust. It wasn't near my car, but I could have seen she was doing it. She was blowing dust at me. I got evil all around me. I can feel the people trying to just it is like I can't explain it, but it's like I can see. I can see which is evil and which is of God. People just look different. Sometimes they look different to me. Let me tell y'all what happened to me a couple of days. I had went to my hometown to check my mail. This vehicle that was next to me, it's happening a couple of times now to me. It's happening more. It was a lady. I know for sure it was a lady driving that vehicle. While I was driving, God was speaking in my spirit. He said, catch up with that car a little bit. Just drive up a little bit. I'm going to show you something. So I drive up and got next to the car. And when I look over, it been a man. Now I'm sitting here talking to my father because, like how I said, it's happened to me recently a couple of times with different people, right? Hold on 1 minute. I ain't gonna get behind. Okay. Chatting with Miss V said, hello, I am a whole vibe. So when I saw the lady driving, it was a lady. She had a short bob. She had gray hair. I remember like yesterday. Because when I drive sometime, I like to look at the people who driving. So my eyes was kind of fixated on that vehicle or whatnot. So God was telling me, like, speed up. I said, okay, I'm gonna speed up a little bit. I want you to see something. So when I sped up by the car, he said, the Spirit of God said, look. So when I looked, it was a man. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. The man had his hair combed back, but it been like in a real low cut, right? Remember, the lady had a blonde, not a blonde, a gray bob, a great bob. That's the lady had when I first saw it, right? I said, now I was puzzled. I said, Father, I'm seeing this a couple of times before. What is that? Because I like to get more clarification from my father, you know, on what it is. Because sometimes I ain't gonna say sometimes. Sometimes people could shift, and we'll talk about that another time. And also, people, God can show me in the spirit what that person is imitating at that time. And I don't have anything against no gender. Don't take it personal, but I'm just trying to show the people what I saw. So what God was literally telling me at that time, and it made sense, he was just telling me when I saw that lady the first time, but it really been a man, he was just showing me in the spirit his character, right? That's what God showed me. Because right now I'm in more so in a learning season where God is showing me things and he teaching me along the way. So basically, he's showing me the spirit of that man. That's what I'm going through. Because, like how I say, that didn't happen just that one time. It's happening a lot of times. And it's kind of blowing my mind because, let me use this for an example. I went to Goodwill one day. I just put in the parking lot that day. I ain't never got out. I was just sitting there meditating, had the music off and everything. I saw this little car came and it looked like them little vibes or whatnot, them little small looking cars. When that car came in, right, that was a man. Okay. I saw it plain as day. Cause my sister called soon as that car pulled in the parking lot, not next to me, but in front of Goodwill parking lot in the front. I was parked near the roadside right there and whatnot. So when I saw the car was coming in, y'all, it blew me. It blew me. My phone rang right away. I answer it. So when the person I'm pulling the parking lot, well, let me slow down. When the person was coming in Goodwill, I was sitting in the parking lot. When the car pulled in, it been a man. A man was driving. A tall man, because the car's so little, his head was hitting the ceiling part of the car. My phone rang. My sister called me. So while me and her was talking, I'm looking at the car that just pulled in. The lady got out the car. Okay, it's only one person been in this car. The lady got out. The lady was short. So I be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I said, sis, I know I ain't tripping. When that car pulled in, a little tiny car, said the man was so tall, his head been hitting the ceiling. I saw it, sis. The man even slow. He wasn't even driving fast. I could see who been driving the car. When the car came in the parking lot, a lady got out the driver's seat. I saw it. I said, I know I ain't going crazy, sis. I'm seeing this a lot. So I'm here to tell somebody because somebody is going to be going through something similar. When you see this, because we all in teaching time by God, God is teaching us still. He is opening up our eyes to things that been hidden, where we can see who is who. So I'm here to tell you, when you see somebody transform like that, he is just showing you in the spiritual realm, in the physical realm, how they entertaining themselves. So when I saw the man and then the man transform into the woman, God was just literally showing me that man imitate as a woman. So I'm here to tell somebody, if you happen to see such thing, don't get afraid of it. It's just that God is just showing you what kind of spirit lies in that person. Some people are, I see different things. Their eyes look different from others. It's we is in a teaching season where God is teaching his people. Well, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I've been on here 44 minutes, but I'm so sorry. My I don't know my words, y'all. Y'all pray for me because I got the devil trying to ride my back so bad. When I said bad, y'all pray for me. While I'm trying to mind my business and get my teaching from my father, I got some devils on my tail, y'all. When I say on my tail heavily. Y'all pray for me. I'm not gonna stay on here long, and we'll talk another time. And I'm so sorry, my words, y'all already gonna tell y'all what's up with that. But thank y'all for joining me once again. I appreciate it.